Hello. It is Monday. I've just left my midwife appointment and my growth scan. Now, I've had 10 minutes to process and to think about what's been said. So I feel like I can talk about it now and not get upset, and things are okay. So she's measuring quite small. So she's dropped from the 36th centile to the 13th. So I'm going to have to go in for another scan in a couple of weeks to just see whether this was a bit of an anomaly or not. I know they can be, but they took her head circumference, waist circumference, length of her femur, everything like that, and she's still measuring small. I asked if it's anything that I'm doing, like, am I over exercising? Am I under eating? I can't be. I can't be. Look at the size of my face. Look at the size of my arse. I can't be. And she said, no, it's just one of them things. So it could be my anatomy. It could be anything. It could just be I make small babies. But she's measuring, I think she's 3.5 pounds. She's so small. I ain't the happiest, but also I'm gonna try not to worry about it until I've had another scan in a couple of weeks. Placenta's doing its thing, although she was playing it like a fucking banjo, so they couldn't get a good look at that. But it has been working very well, and I've been complimented on my placenta. She's moving loads, she's really active. So the blood flow is good from what I can assume from activity that I can feel. Been told that I'm a high risk pregnancy today. I didn't know that. No one told me that. But yeah, it's been a fucking day. I've barely moved at work because I've just been catching up after a week off. What is the point at this point in having a week off? There isn't one. Woke up for the gym this morning. My alarm went off. And I was so fucking tired, man. I couldn't do it. And I went back to sleep for another hour and a half, 2 hours. And I have no regrets. None. So, hasn't been a great activity day. No cardio, no training. Not many steps. I don't know whether I've even broken 4,000 at this point. But I'm going to go and pick up some shopping. Just try and calm down a little bit, because I didn't expect that. I expected them to turn around and be like, oh, haha, load of bollocks. Not bollocks, I don't think. We'll see. They've asked me to go and see my consultant in the morning at 9:30. So I'll do that and then see what they have to say. Oh, not the outcome I expected, I'll be honest. But not counting chickens, we'll wait and see what the consultant has to say tomorrow. I'm also talking to them about all of my SIBO stuff and all of the things that they probably should have done fucking months ago. It's Tuesday. It's late in the day because I've just been trying to rest a little bit this afternoon since I finished work. It is getting harder to move around. I'm in quite a bit of discomfort in general, and then you add on top of it some of the discomfort from the constipation, which is made worse by my SIBO. I am missing the Preggy Yoga. Preggy Yoga is back at the end of this month. I've joined another course. I think it starts on the 21st or the 28th of April. But Tuesday started with upper. I made it to the gym. I actually had a really strong session. but I am getting more tired. It's harder to keep up with stuff. But what I am doing at the minute is I'm keeping my cardio in, I'm keeping my training in. Steps are taking a bit of a hit and I'm all right with it. It's so uncomfortable to do them. It's just getting harder to move. Following that, I went up to the hospital. I was there for about 3 fucking hours to see this consultant. And the outcome of that was, it seemed like a waste of time, and I felt quite deflated today because of that. So the conversation was around my SIBO, the difficulties that I'm having with the gastroenterology team, and that there's no progress made whatsoever, really, and how that is impacting on baby, potentially, but more so me. And I don't know what I expected, but the midwife made me feel quite positive about it yesterday. But when I actually got there and spoke to him, and it's no one's fault, it's just the limitations of kind of what he knows, what his experience is. He's an obstetric consultant, so just pregnancy and babies. He was like, what we can offer is having you admitted to maternity. Yes. Having you admitted to maternity and trying to get through to gastro that way. And knowing my treatment options at the moment, and knowing that I'd be taking up a bed for no real reason, just didn't seem like a good idea. So I came home, cracked on my work. This one's just come back in from a nice walk at the cricket ground. But hello.
Hey fans.
Fuck off. But yeah, that's how the day has gone. Just decided that being admitted, the benefits of it, what they could offer me was nothing really, other than taking me out, putting me in a bed for a couple of days when someone else could probably really use that. Just for them to go, you can't have a colonoscopy, you can't have this, you can't have that. So that's how the appointment went. Not so great, but also didn't expect it to be particularly great. I've got about 700 calories to get in and I don't want them. So I don't really want anything because I'm just getting bigger and don't have a lot of room for food anymore. Which is probably good because I'm not getting all my steps in as I usually would. So less output, less food is fine. As long as my protein's high. She's going to the vet tomorrow and she doesn't know it. I'll let her live in that bliss. Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Oh dear. I've just been kicked in the stomach and had an absolute rager of heartburn on the way here. Oh, it makes me burp. Today started off great. I had 8 hours sleep. 8 hours sleep. It's a rest day. I was going to come in and do my cardio first thing, but I had physio as well, so I thought I'm not doing that. Andy got up at 5. I thought about it. I went back to sleep. I woke up at about 8:15. So actually, did I have more? I must have had about 10 hours sleep. I'd still got up at 2:30 to have a wee. That is just a non-negotiable now. But yeah, so I felt very well rested today. I felt really good. I had physio this morning. Obviously, that felt how it felt. Not brilliant, but it is what it is. And I've worked all day. We've just taken Maggie to the vets because I've suspected her of having a phantom pregnancy for maybe 3 days now. I've never had bitches. I've always had boys. I've always had dogs. So I was a bit I was doubting myself a little bit, but kind of said to, it's better to be safe than sorry. I was absolutely bang on. She is having a phantom pregnancy. There's not room for 2 of us in this house. So we have got her on some medication to dry up her milk supply. As soon as the vet squeezed her teats, she had some milk come out. So in regards to like recognizing signs of that, she's just been a little bit weird. She's just been a little bit off. I had taken a picture of a couple of her nipples because they seemed enlarged to me, and I was just going to monitor it over a couple of weeks. But then she started going off her food, and I thought, I want to get on this sooner rather than later. And I was right. So I'm very impressed with myself. But I've just pulled up at the gym because I'm going to do some steps and I'm going to finish off my cardio for the week. I think I said yesterday that I am prioritizing training and cardio. And if I don't get all my steps, I don't get all my steps. Like, it's fine. I think at this stage of pregnancy, I need to prioritise what I want to prioritise. At the moment, after a long working day, it's starting to get harder and more painful after I've been sat down to get out for a walk. There's shortness of breath, there's heartburn, there's all of these different things that are happening at this point. And I'd rather make sure that I'm ticking a couple of my boxes well, rather than, you know, trying to spread myself too thin, do all the things and not do them as well. And I feel good about that decision. Like, I've made it to 31 weeks doing everything as I was. So yeah, it's fine. I'm going to write my check-in. It's been a week. It's been a stressful week. I am most certainly counting down the days until I finish work now, because I'm just done. I'm just done. It's hard. I'm tired. And it's very isolating just being at home and not seeing or speaking to anyone. So I am ready for that to just start and be able to focus on family and the house and baby T. But in terms of like things that have happened this week to contribute towards my check-in, there has been a bit of stress with obviously the growth scan and everything not going quite how we planned or thought it would. Tried to prioritise rest where I feel like it's needed and recognise that. But all in all, going into it feeling okay.
Good girl, down.
I just like to express that Andy is talking to the dog and not me in the background.
Okay. All gone. All gone.
Excuse me, this is why we normally do this before everyone gets up. Hello, it is. Oh, I haven't filmed from this angle in a little while, and that is large. It's Thursday, it's check-in day. I've done my check-in this morning. Amy's very pleased with it. Every time I start talking, I get heartburn. Can we not? Amy's really pleased with it. Do you know what? I'm okay with it. I have had a day. I don't think I've cried as much as I have today in a really long time. Just work. I'm done. I'm so done. Emotionally, physically, mentally, people making my life harder. I'm over it. I've had 3 different meetings today with my manager about just the next few weeks, to the point where I was like, do you know what? I'm going to book some more time off. I was hoping to carry some holiday over to the next financial year, which is in a couple of weeks' time, but I'm just having every Wednesday off until I go off now. I'm still carrying 3 over, but I just need to be away from everyone. I've also got tomorrow afternoon off and taken a half day. So yeah, other than that, look at this. this is what I'm living amongst, and this is why I'm starting to just, not even freak, but I'm just twitching. I don't think I look too tired, but Amy did say in my check-in today, she was like, you look really tired. I was like, thank you. Thank you. I am. I've been getting the most sleep that I've had in a really long time. But yes, you just wake up exhausted at this point. There is no getting away from it. It doesn't matter how much sleep you get. You just wake up absolutely fucking done. And that is how I woke up this morning. I've taken another rest day. Would have been a rest day yesterday and today anyway. But I didn't get up and do any cardio or anything like that. I just had a few more hours in bed. And there's no regrets whatsoever. I will get up early and go tomorrow. I'll get some cardio in. I've got half a day to do whatever I want, which will probably be a bit of self-care, I imagine. But yeah, it's 5:15 now, and I am going to go for a walk because I haven't been for a walk today. I've done about 2,000 steps, and it would be nice to see outside today. But today has been one of those where I absolutely have been maybe this close to just losing my shit. But I did the right thing. I didn't react and I just booked some time off. Proud of me. Proud of me. Maggie started her false pregnancy meds, so she's miserable with us. Yeah, it's a very nice environment to be in. Oh my God. Roll on the weekend. So recently, in the last couple of weeks, I'd say, when pressure has just been building in my pelvis, I felt a little bit sad that I've not felt as capable to take Maggie for a walk. And I hated it. I hated not feeling like I could do that. Always need a wee. You never know what's going to happen. Don't particularly want to be on my own at this point. And what I've done today is I've just driven to the park. Like, it's around the corner, yes, but it's still a good, I'd say, 4,000 steps away, 3,000 steps away. So it's not a short walk when you are this large. And yeah, like in any other circumstances, I'd be like, oh, lazy cow. If it means that I can still do the thing that I want to do, it's not lazy, it's not a bad way of going about it, is it? I'm still able to take Maggie out for a walk and do, like, not just my bit, but I enjoy taking Maggie for a walk. And it's something that I've missed the last couple of weekends because our walks are big walks, but I've just shortened it by driving here. But it means that I can do the middle bit, which is a good thing, rather than doing nothing at all. It's just finding ways of meeting your capability in the middle, isn't it? But yeah, there's no reason why I can't just do that and just accepting the kind of phase of life I'm in right now. But it means I don't miss out. She's naked. You tired? Hello, it's Friday. Can we just appreciate how much of my hair is actually broken off? I've just done it curly for the first time in a very long time. This used to be down here. Like, wow. It makes me sad, and that's why I haven't done it like this for a really long time, but that is by the by. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Disappointing is what it looks like. But it's Friday, and do you know what? Do you know what I can honestly say today? And I haven't said it in a really long time. I've had a great day. I've had a great morning. It's this. So I trained this morning and trained pulling hams. When I say touching weights that I've never touched in that gym, so pre-prep, I could not believe it. I think the 2 rest days back to back have done me the world of good, and just navigating how I remain active at the moment is working for me. Like, I'm finding the things and I feel great about it. Did 10 minutes cardio, came home, worked for a bit, then had the everything shower, which is an achievement in itself at the moment, by the way. Can I just say, shaving your legs when you can't really see them, not great. It's hard. It took me a lot longer than it would have done a few weeks ago. I've washed my hair, I've tanned. Oh, and I just feel like I've looked after myself. God knows what the tan actually looks like, but I feel like I've looked after myself. My fucking face is just so swollen. And I don't like the way that, like, I'm holding a lot of water at the moment. So doing little things like this to make myself feel better and feel nice help. Maggie is just in the back there. We've just got to the park, which is my new thing. I'm going to drive here to the cricket ground and have her have a run around, a few steps in at the same time. But it is the only way at the minute that I can enjoy walks with her, which, like I said yesterday, feels a little bit weird, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to go for a little walk, and I'm going to respond to a client check-in, which has just come through. I'm feeling really good. Don't get me wrong, I'm still uncomfortable, I'm still a bit in pain, but I feel like I've just made a bit of time for myself today. You excited, Megs? Yeah. Good morning. It is Saturday. It's Saturday and I'm supposed to be meeting a friend for lunch. Sick note over here isn't eating. And I just don't feel right leaving her. I don't. If she doesn't eat, she can't have a medicine. Why don't we go and get a pup cup or something so we can at least get some calories in you? It's not great. I got up early this morning, called it a rest day because I was going out to lunch. Like, I can't leave that. So, I don't really know what to do with her right now. But because her food is fresh, like, I can't just leave it down while it's this warm either. So I couldn't just leave her food, let her go to it whilst I was out. Oh my God. I will maybe take her out for a pup cup. We'll go out for a walk. Try and rag around to make her hungry. And then I'm nipping around to my parents tonight for food and sorting through a lot of baby stuff and making sure that I've got things that I'll need in labour and in the very early days here so that I know where they are. And then everything else baby-wise can stay at my mum and dad's and stepdad's because it's just distributed across the county at the moment. Ignore all of this. The bedroom is an absolute mess. Something that I have achieved today is unpacking a boots order that I ordered this week, early this week, which is half for my kit and half for me. Because I haven't had many bookings this year yet, and I can understand why. But it is getting me down a little bit. Like, I know that it's a risk for, or at least I appear to be a risk for girls at this point to book me for stage makeup for shows. Like, I get it, but it's a little bit sad. But I've used a couple of the bits today. So the things that I picked up for my kit are the NYX brow glue, and these are recommendations based off my session with Danielle Spencer. I've also invested in a couple of other bits for myself and for clients following that session, including like new brushes, but I'm just testing them out first before I go on to use them. For my kit, I also picked up some of the Revolution brow pencils. Combined with the brow glue, really makes for a very nice look. Your brows look better. I also actually got this included in my order, and I've kept this for myself to test it out, which is another NYX brow glue. Same. I've used it today, just before I used my brow pen on them. Saying that, that's something else that I bought. I've taken my macrame down and packed it. Whilst I could use these on clients, I would need to clean the brush tip every single time, and I've done it. Believe me, I have done that and tried it. It just dries them out really, really quickly. But I love this product for making me look like I have eyebrows, because otherwise I don't. Picked up a couple of shades of the H&B Cosmetics Airbrush Concealer. That's one that I've always used on myself, really like it, and it's a good one for clients, so I just picked up a couple of shades of that, one for me, one for you. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love this Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint Blurring Elixir, whatever she's calling it nowadays. Now I have it in shade... Oh my god, as soon as I start talking, I just get heartburn. When I have no tan on, I have it in shade 1WN. This is what it looks like after being in my flat lay bag. But I picked it up in 5W, which I'm absolutely positive when I have looked at this and been into the shop and tested it, was my tan shade. So I've picked that up. I also picked up a couple of these just to top myself up. This is, without a doubt, one of the best everyday, cheap, matte but not too matte foundations I've ever tried. I think they're 12 quid each. And it's the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte. I just think it's brilliant. For full coverage, it's got a little bit of dew. But not loads. I really like it. And that is what I picked up from Boots. So I played with those this morning. At the very least, that is what I've achieved today. Yeah, that fixes everything, doesn't it? Maggie, toy. Get your toy. I don't know who is beeping, but it's ruining my vibes. I'm trying to get some steps in and also trying to get her interested in her food. So yum. We are back and Maggie's eaten now, so I'm a little bit happier about that. By the way, my new obsession is chicken thighs. Not overly seasoned, pretty much just a little bit of salt, a little bit of Liam Perrins. I put Liam Perrins on all my meat as I cook it, and a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and I mean a little bit so that it's not something that is distinguishable. It just tastes like meat, but chicken thighs, oh my god, in a minute. I can't stop. Have them with every meal, chicken thighs, rice, veggies. So tasty. Anyway, I'm not one to cry sexism. I'm not. And something that I've noticed recently, and it's fucking me off. Retrospectively, it's fucking me off a little bit. I competed at 5 shows last year. Good shows, excellent standard shows. There was 1 NAF lineup out of 5. A top 3 placing at every single one. 1 I didn't even peak for. 1 was a 2nd placing at the Universe. 1 was a British champion title at the oldest, most prestigious bodybuilding federation in the UK. the Arnie Federation. Not a single person from my gym, like across social media and stuff, wish me luck at all. But I constantly see them licking the arse of the lads. And they're doing shitty federations, easy wins. It's a bit icky. I don't know whether it's just winding me up because I'm pregnant. I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure I felt like this after last year, but I'm seeing it constantly. Licking their bum holes about these shows, and they are practically beauty pageant federations. And these boys are not in condition. I just find it a bit fucking weird, and I don't know what's going on. We'll see, won't we? We'll see when we make the comeback. We'll see. Hello, it is Sunday, and I think today was the first time that I walked into a shop and didn't know why I was there since being at the arse end of prep. So baby brain is well and truly in swing. I've trained legs this morning. I got up a little bit later, went to Sainsbury's because I knew I needed to go. As soon as I got in the door, didn't know why I was there. Fucking hell. So I've just had to guess. I imagine it was fruit and cheese. Yeah, we'll go with that. I did pick up the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion as well because I've heard good things about it and wanted to give it a try. The rest of the afternoon is probably going to be spent trying to pack up the bathroom and binning products that I don't need nor use, are nearly empty, that kind of thing, that I just don't want to pack. Walking Maggie, maybe put in some washing on. Andy is at Jake's marathon today, so one of our best friends, our best man actually, is running the Manchester Marathon. He's just finished with a time of 3 hours 14. What the fuck? Originally, I said I was going to go and support and be there. I was so like, yeah, I'll be there. It's no bother. Like, I'm... It's so funny. In the moment, I am so capable and my mobility is good and I'm still capable of a lot of things. And I think this is one of my downfalls at the moment, is that I feel really capable. So I'm doing all the stuff and I'm finding ways of managing. But if I'd have gone today, I would have fucking paid for it. So Andy said that he got the tram, got to the start line. Even that walk was 6,000 steps. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could have done it. Wouldn't have enjoyed it. Would have felt like shit for it tomorrow. So it's just finding some of the balance in some of these things, because I don't like saying no to stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't go. I would have hated myself for it tomorrow. The session was good, and it's been quite a nice slower pace of the weekend. Even though I didn't get to do what I wanted to do yesterday, I still enjoyed it. Had a nice time with my parents last night, and I've got a lot of stuff to sort through today. This is just a quick one to say. If you are also pregnant and you have the mom cozy pillow, like the big U-shaped one, and you are struggling to sleep because it is getting warmer, you, like me, are hemorrhaging money on baby things and just life, you may be thinking, it's about 25 quid to buy the summer cooling cover. Maybe I'll leave it. Don't. It took me a long time to do it last night, and now I feel like I could achieve anything, because it was like a marathon in itself, trying to change such a weird shape pillow cover. But it is absolutely worth it. Do it. I've been sorting the bathroom out, and now I've laid down here. It was a mistake.